Well, hello friends, Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report.
Continue on 16th Street Northwest for 1.5 miles.
Without you guys, this literally, and I mean literally, does not work. Had to go into DC today, and thought you guys like to see a little bit of the views of the nation's capital right now. It is actually a beautiful day, about 75 degrees, and unfortunately, you know, they always tell me don't quit your day job because there's no future for you here. I'm actually out working and scoping out some jobs to take care of the bills, so I missed the Dallas Cowboys press conference. Now, Jerry Jones says in order to be in the draft room for the Dallas Cowboys, the war room, so to speak, you've got to be 100% vaccinated. So I guess that's why I didn't get my invite, because I've only had my first shot. Damn, I'd only known. Another thing we hear about is Mike McCarthy says that as far as their players and OTAs, our players are here. They are here working out and trying to get better, and that's a great thing. You know, we had some teams out there who the players have, basically boycotted, as the NFLPA wanted them to do, to, make sure that they stay safe. Well, the Cowboys are one of those teams that we didn't boycott, and the players are there working out and getting themselves together. And Jerry Jones is encouraging his players and his staff to all get vaccinated. So that's an interesting take on there. Now, there are rumors, and this is where, look at all these rumors around me every day. I just need some time to get away. Oh, anyway, all right, I can't sing. I know I can't sing, but rumors are that New England is having talks about trading up. We heard about that yesterday, and that they are definitely looking to make a move. And now the latest rumors are they're looking at throwing in Stephon Gilmore to sweeten the pot. So when you start thinking about teams that need players within the top 10, one of the ones that you definitely look at is the Dallas Cowboys, because, well, let's face it, we can use more help in the secondary. And if we're trading back and we're getting a Stephon Gilmore, although, again, Jerry Jones says that he wants to make sure that we're not trading up and losing value.
In 500 feet, turn left onto 17th Street Northwest.
You know, GPS, that the road was blocked there, right? You know that, right? See,
turn left onto 17th Street Northwest, then turn left onto U Street Northwest.
This is where GPS doesn't know what the heck she's doing. And apparently, this person here who's trying to park don't know what the hell she doing either. She's trying to get me real close to this police car. I hate people that don't know. What are you doing? Yeah, what are you doing? My phone is too hot. Let it cool down. Damn. Okay, so are we still here? Okay. Said my phone was too hot. Let it cool down. Let me turn the AC on for it, so that way it'll keep it cool. All right. So
take the next left onto U Street Northwest, then turn right onto 16th Street Northwest.
All right, so Jerry Jones basically has said, we're not going to trade up for Kyle Pitts and lose value. Hence, you're, trading up, you're going to lose value. Nobody's going to let you, yeah, sure, trade up, and we'll throw in more shit for you. That's not going to happen. So Jerry Jones is looking for value. Hence, the way you get value is by trading back. If you do the whole point system. And if you're looking at being able to get a guy like Stephon Gilmore, although I will preface this and say Stephon Gilmore is in his early 30s, and Stephon Gilmore is coming off of a thigh injury that, that's not necessarily a long-term solution. Me and DMV had the conversation on Sunday.
Turn right onto 16th Street Northwest.
He was like, I would trade Michael Gallup for Stephon Gilmore in a heartbeat. I'm not sure that I would do that one. So we'll have to wait and see if there's anything to that. There's a couple different rumors. I think that I think I saw something that flashed across there and said New England is in talks with somebody else about making a trade. So definitely things are going to be happening. Things are going to be moving around, and it's going to be an amazing ride, so to speak, the next couple of days. And I can't wait to get back to the man cave so I can get on it. I still got some more work, and I'm hoping I had to order some more shit from Amazon. Amazon's made a fortune out of me on the set, because every day I realize, oh, I need something else. And since Radio Shack isn't around anymore, all those plugs and connectors and things that you used to buy, including those green batteries, you can't anymore. You go to Best Buy ain't got shit. So here it is, Amazon. I think the reason they built the place on the East Coast is because of me and my wife. But I'm gonna keep running this for a little longer because it's such a beautiful, it's so pretty out today. Look at this. We're over here by GW, looking at the buildings, the trees, and all that. I thought I came in on Beach Drive, which would have been really nice because the whole tunnel and all that by the zoo, and it's really, really pretty driving through there. And you don't actually feel like you're in Washington, D.C. They've got all these big arched bridges that you go underneath and stuff, but it's still cool. Still cool. This isn't far from the State Department buildings that we. If you've been a follower of me for years, you'll remember when me and Mike were working at nights at the State Department. That's like over this way. And then the mall, of course, is like straight in front of us. We'll be over by the Lincoln Memorial is where we'll come out. We'll be close to Vietnam Memorial, but you won't be able to see it because it's literally a wall, and you're looking at the top of the wall, the backside of it. But I'll just let this kind of run through because this is our capital. Elephant over here. Okay. So, what do you guys think about Stephon Gilmore? Like the idea? Hate the idea? What do you think? I think anything that improves our team. I think we need a lot more players that will definitely get us where we want to go. And pedestrian signal. My GPS cut off because it got too hot. But I'm gonna have to go around the White House, I think. Oh no, it didn't. Oh, it's still running. Okay, so right there in front of us, guys. Right there in front of us, that's the White House. You see all the construction that's going on there. And Joe Biden's not going to let me come hang out, so I'm going to make a turn. Watch Philly 500 in 30 minutes. Watch him start crying. It's been a while since I've been downtown. Are you enjoying your stroll through the nation's capital? I remember when this used to be all, this is going to take us to 14th Street, the 14th Street Bridge. I remember when all this used to be like the hood. But now, this is all high dollar, high rent district. This guy's house I went to look at, it's an old row house that's about 120 years old that has been butchered up over the years. And what he wants to do is he wants to fix the bathroom and the basement in there to basically make it like an apartment. Then the main levels, what he wants to do is, or actually already started. He has a carpenter, he said, is really good, but he doesn't have a whole lot of time, and he's works when he kind of wants to work. The old bathroom, they kind of cut the floor joists. They kind of cut all the floor joists to put the plumbing in for the bathroom. And over the years, the weight of the concrete and the tile, and anybody that's worked on an old house, you understand how much weight there is. Once you start cutting those things, the house starts to sag and settle, and that's what's happened on this house. So they literally have had to cut out a lot of the floor joists. They put LVLs in there, and they've jacked it up. And so you're looking between the upstairs to the downstairs. There's no floor in there. So eventually he wants to go through and get the bathrooms up there done because he'll live upstairs. Then he took me up into the attic space, which is only about 3 feet tall, and then it slopes up to where it's about 8 feet tall. And he's talking about wanting to take the roof line off of the sucker and have that rebuilt, so that way it's a whole, studio up there and storage and so on. Neat old house, but it's some major work that needs to be done. So what I have to do first is he wants to do, starting with the basement, bathroom, and get the apartment and stuff done. Renovate the bathroom that's in there, and redo the kitchen floor and all that stuff. It's kind of like, yeah, this is a long-term project, and I've got another kitchen that I have to build that's in Pennsylvania, and so on. Now, you'll see up there that steeple, that is actually the Department of Forestry, and I did work in that building. This is the Ronald Reagan building to your left, right there, and I think that's the old post office right beside it. And to your right up here, the black stacked up building, that's the African American Museum. And this used to be the old aquarium. The National Aquarium used to be in this building right here. And so the mall, once we get up to this light, this is Constitution Avenue that's right up here at that light. When you get up past this next two lights, you'll see the Washington Monument's over there, and then all the mall is over that way. And then we'll be going actually the 14th Street Bridge. So we won't really see a whole lot of the stuff downtown. And I don't really feel like doing the drive-bys, but all the museums, the Smithsonian Castle that we worked on, the Stackler building museum is over there. Trying to remember, what is the other, Hoshorn, the round building that we worked on is over there, and the Air and Space Museum is over that way too. So that right there again is the African American Museum. And let's see, well, turn you right there. There's the Washington Monument right there, and yeah, that's the Washington Monument. And the rest of the mall is all right there. I tell you what, the cherry blossoms have already bloomed, so they're gone. So it's not worth showing you those. But what I can do, since we are doing a drive-by, is we'll go the scenic route. They weren't talking to me. Okay. So, isn't DC beautiful? Isn't it beautiful? I need to come down here more often and stuff. But this is actually the tidal basin. We're going to go around and then take 395 out of the city. So we'll go around the Jefferson Memorial. And then I'll end this video, okay? I know this is not what you came here for. Man, I just want news on the Cowboys. Why are you wasting my time? Hey, I gave you the news on the Cowboys at first, okay? This is our country. You know, let's take a look at it and enjoy the beauty of it, because this is not, I mean, look how green and pretty it is. Stop. Just stop it. Stop being an ass. All right, so on our guide, our tour guide here, the Washington Monument, of course, is over here to the right. And straight ahead, right over there, you might, I don't know if you can see with the car, but right over there, that's the World War II Memorial. That is over there on the right, okay? Each state has their own, like, pillar, which is really cool. Okay? To the left here is the tidal basin. You see the fountain over there? Okay, that's World War II Memorial. Joseph, Colin Joseph, I've seen your picture where you were out there by that. Okay. Okay, so the water over here is the tidal basin. If you go down this way, there's the Martin Luther King memorials down here, and the FDR memorial is right over that way, not far from Martin Luther King. And then right across, if you didn't have those trees right there, you would see the Jefferson Memorial. And to my left is the United States Park Police car. Be cool. Be cool. It's the Popo. Okay. So this is the tidal basin. A couple of weeks ago, all the trees here were cherry trees that were in bloom, and there were thousands and thousands of people out here who were here to see the cherry blossoms. You can get the paddle boats and go paddle boating out here, which is something a lot of people like to do. I've done that with the kids when they were little, but haven't done that in about 25 years. If you keep on going over, Main Avenue is actually where the seafood and all that stuff is. Used to be a lot of great restaurants like Hogate's and stuff that people used to go to and hang out at. But all those got bulldozed over, and now there's all kinds of it's almost like the inner harbor now. They got all these different buildings and stuff that are there, and it's really dressed up. And then you can see the paddle boats over there. And when we hit Ohio Drive, you can also go to East Potomac Park, which is known as Haynes Point. And they used to have the Awakening statue that used to be there. There's also Langston Hughes golf course that was there. The interesting thing about Langston Hughes golf course was my father, as a young man, used to caddy at Langston Hughes, right over there. I don't know if you saw the Jefferson Memorial, but they're actually working on the roof and stuff on it. So that's my little stroll through DC, and I'm actually about to get on the interstate and get on across, get my ass out of DC. All right, y'all. I will see you guys back at the man cave. I will get all the news and stuff from the press conference that is with the Cowboys and get caught up. This is where working and doing YouTube, y'all don't think about it. Think it is, but that shit's a full-time job trying to keep up. Reagan National Airport is to the left right there. Actually, usually we'll see planes coming in. If you look over here to the right, that is the Pentagon, and behind it you see the Air Force Memorial. You know, okay, so it looks like the jet contrails and so on. And you see, of course, the hot lanes. Yeah, only $6.30 right now for the first leg. Yeah, it's actually pretty cheap right now. But prices have gone down because not too many people are commuting like they used to be. It used to be at this time of day, before COVID, this is bumper to bumper. You ain't going 50 miles an hour like we are right now. This shit would be crawling. So, I guess one of the good effects of COVID, people working from home. All right, peace.